My Team lineup ready because your chance to qualify for the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament is around the corner. Jump in November 27th, 10 a.m. Pacific time to earn your spot on the tournament bracket. And if you haven't checked out what's new in Season 2 of My Team, here are Brian and Sasha to fill you in.
Season 2 is here, and so is a new domination in My Team.
Introducing the NBA 75 Domination. In honor of the league's 75th anniversary, you'll be going up against all NBA opponents from every year in the NBA.
And with a new domination comes new rewards. Also new to Season 2 are the first ever player coach cards in My Team.
For every 3 stars you earn in each of these domination games, you'll earn a Ruby
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner, getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Garuba in at the 4. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. DeAndre Ayton out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Jalen Green.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. And, Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
Wall's shot is good.
Boy, you love Wall's tenacity there. Takes the contact and finds a way to finish through it.
Paul looking around. No good from Booker. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Golden State Warriors. Ayton against Wall. Pass to Wood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
Booker against Green. Booker the pass to Ayton. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Wall. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. To the inside, Garuba. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Bridges. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Floats it up for Wood and stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Bridges, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Just 5 to shoot.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Here's Green. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Now here's Booker. His last outing, 16 points for him. And he gets it to go.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Here's Wall inside. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Here's Bridges, and he lays it straight in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy?
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Wall after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Booker. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Green. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Charity stripe shot off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Wood. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Suns, Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharge checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Diallo, he's checked in for Booker. And Magician subbed in for Chris Paul.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Green. He's got 5. Now the pass to Gregory. And he lobs it up and finished off by Martin. Here's Diallo. Johnson outside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Gregory after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Green, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul. He'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Green. Smith checked in for Mikal Bridges. Both free throws good from Green.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Diallo the pass to Smith. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Sharge with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Magician. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Johnson outside. Gregory with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Outside, Martin shoots it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Magician. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. From past the arc, Şengün with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And the rejection by Smith. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Johnson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here is Martin. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Taking 2 shots.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And he makes the first. And so Martin nails both of them. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Magician, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. No one near him. And the shot goes down. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Smith, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Suns, Cam Johnson, taking 2 shots.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Gonna box your man up. I got it.
First one falls for him. Houston making some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for Martin. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for Green.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
And Johnson drops them both. Here's Gregory. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win. Shot and game clock separated by 5. There's the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Gregory's got his second bucket of the night.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Here's Magician. Šarić, right side. From deep, Johnson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Suns lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
Well, Craig, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Rockets. The forwards for them, Tate and Tice. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Gregory in at the point. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Warriors played a major role. He had 10 points and capitalized from the perimeter, taking a few threes. And his contributions off the bench were huge. He was a real spark plug. Kevin, let's see if he can do it again.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Shot from the inbound. Şengün controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Smith outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Šarić, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here is Porter. After the basket by Dario Šarić. Passes it to Tate. Here's Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Šarić outside. Smith kicks to Šarić. 5 on the clock, and it's Payne in the corner. And it's Phoenix scoring again. Rockets trail by 5. Porter with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And it's good for 2.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Gregory. Payne covering. Gregory, the pass to Tate. And here's Tice. Here's Şengün. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the middle, here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
The first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
On the floor. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Wall. Here's Garuba. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bridges attacking. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Wall. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Can they get it? And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Unwilling to give up on that particular possession, Wall takes things into his own capable hands there.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Down low. And finished off by Wood.
Assisted by
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
One area where Wood does a lot of the damage is in the screen game.
Yeah, he's done a really good job understanding how to roll into scoring opportunities. He can pop out and hit the 20-footer as well, and these are the big man skills that teams are looking for in the way the game is played today.
Now here's Paul. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Porter. And Garuba pulls it down.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Tate finds Wall. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Ayton up top. Lets it go from 11, and he overshot that one, missing. Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Porter. Pass to Wood. Here's Garuba, defended by Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Garuba's shot is off. Suns leading by 9. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Houston making some changes. Martin's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. And it's Green in for Porter. Green finds Wall. Back to Green. To the paint. They get a hand on it and taken away by Paul. The pass to Ayton. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Ayton's got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And here's Wall outside. Another miss by Houston.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Bridges passes to Porter. The shot's good. And the Suns lead by 15.
Not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work that time by Porter.
1:22 left to play here in the half. Here's Wall. Softly drops in the floater. Wall's got 6 points.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Porter kicks to Bridges. Pass to Paul. With his first shot attempt, Ayton, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. To the inside. And finished off by Wood.
Wall doing a nice job orchestrating there, putting the defense in a no-win situation.
Bridges outside. Passes to Ayton. The Rockets pull it in. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Wood. Dishes it to Wall. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Rocket substitution.
12 seconds left in the first half. Outside for Martin. Over Booker. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. Suns ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there.
Shooting for Houston.
Porter is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bridges and it's a small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. That free throw, no good.
Christian Wood was undrafted, and it's been quite a journey. 10-day contracts, playing in the G League. Well, I tell you what, he's really worked hard to get his spot in the league.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Booker. Here's Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
The pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Wood against Ayton. Wood can't hit. Suns leading by 16. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Wall against Paul. Driving to the basket. And the shot is good. Paul's got his first basket.
And, you know, it seems like Paul is giving up inches to almost every other player in the league, but he plays big because he knows how to use his body, and he can score inside a lot of different ways. He can finish against bigger players.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Porter with it. Kicks it to Booker. Over Green. That's good from Booker on the assist by Porter. Booker's got 8 points.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Green taking his time here. To the middle. 6 to shoot. They get it again.
And one.
Oh, that's blocked. Porter passes to Booker. That one good for 2.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Timeout called the Rockets. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Checked in for the Suns. Magician comes in for Paul.
71.
Rockets trail by 21. Here's Wood. 9 points in the game so far. Count that bucket. Wood's got 11.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
On the wing, Booker, guarded by Green. Pass to Porter. Smith tried to break loose. Porter, no luck. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Green kicks to Porter. Back to Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 11. Smith the pass to Porter. That shot off the mark. So Houston will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards, and that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Now Tate. No points in the game yet for him. From deep. That shot no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Phoenix Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Magician, guarded by Green. Back to Smith. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
So for the Suns, Sharch has checked in for Otto Porter Jr., Johnson comes in for Bridges, and Diallo subbed in for Devin Booker. Suns leading by 17. Passes it to Diallo. And it's good, 2 points. Diallo's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Here's Magician. He kicks it to Smith. Here's Magician, guarded by Porter. No good from Magician. Rockets trail by 19. And here is Green. He's got 13. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
First free throw is good. Payne, he's checked in for the Suns. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Green. 1:24 left here in the third quarter. Payne with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Rockets ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Rockets trail by 17. Outside Green. Outside Martin. And he drives in and finished off by Martin.
Jalen Green.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Magician. Good on the triple. Magician's got 7 points.
17.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And here's Green outside. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And Sharch kicks to Payne. Johnson against Martin. Sharch. It's rebounded by Tice. Rockets trail by 15. On the wing, Green. Pass to Gregory. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Gregory's got his third basket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Rockets, the backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Daniel Tice out there with Martin, and it's Garuba in at the 3 slot. Now here's Diallo. Ayton trying to break free. Second shot opportunity, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
First team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Hamidou Diallo. At the line for 1.
Rockets trail by 15. Now here's Wall. Over Paul. That one a little long. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Sharks trying to break free. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Paul against Wall. Over Paul. That's short off the rim.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Garuba. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Hamidou Diallo. One shot.
That free throw good from Diallo. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Wall against Paul. That one misses. Some solid defense from Ayton. Johnson left side. Ayton at the elbow. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Never know what Paul's going to do in these sets. I mean, he's so unpredictable and such a great floor general. I mean, he does a really good job of just picking defenses apart.
Now here's Wall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Tice throws it down.
Assist goes to
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 20.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Johnson, following the miss by John Wall. Diallo.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Timeout called the Rockets. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
So for the Suns, Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for HOUR60. Devin Booker comes in for Johnson. And Magician subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for Houston, Christian Woods checked in for Daniel Tice. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for Martin. Now here's Green. And the pass to Wood. Inside. The kick out to Wall. And they pick up two.
Sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Diallo. Tate covering. Ayton trying to break free. The layup off target. Rockets trail by 20. Shoots from 12. They get it back. Tries yet again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, you look at Wood, and it's his versatility that makes him a tough cover inside and out.
Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Diallo. That one misses.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Booker. There's the three. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Booker. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Jalen Green. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Well, Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Now here's Booker. Goes back up, and it's Ayton missing.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Knocked away. Green, the pass to Wood. Can't cash in from close range. Suns leading by 17. Here's Magician. An easy 2 points on the layup. 9 points for Magician.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Wall passes to Wood. Outside, Green. Tate with the ball. He's against Bridges. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wall's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, this is something Wall continues to work on. Guards like him have to be able to knock down threes consistently to keep the defense honest.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Passes it to Tate. Green against Booker. Back to Tate. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team, and you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively too.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Magician and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Phoenix, number 17. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Magician. Here's Gordon. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Nwaba finds Powell. Clock at 6. To the inside. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Powell.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Magician passes to Ayton. Here's Magician. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Gregory. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Absolutely tremendous job defensively, MP. Hey, walk me through your performance on that end.
It all starts with our preparation, and that's the tone that the coaching staff has been setting since training camp. We're following the course they charted for us, and that's what you saw out there tonight. Tremendous defensive effort from the whole team. I'm really proud of our guys.
Right, so how important were your steals to the victory tonight?
You know, they help generate turnovers, but you take it one possession at a time, and every possession counts, John. So it's just part of the puzzle. I'm just glad we could pull this one out for the fans.
Great stuff as always, MP.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I sip a hot tea, watching RG flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is
Whether it's Dr. J, Zion, LeBron, or countless others, there truly is a player coach card for everyone. I've always wanted to have the Big Diesel coaching my team, and now it's finally possible.
Can you get to the end and earn the 3 diamond cards? I sure hope so, because you're going to want Bill Russell, Dennis Rodman, and Steph Curry calling the shots for your team.
But remember, before you can take on this new
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Kuminga and it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now, Cunningham. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here now, Vildoza. Kuminga with a wide-open look. Hits the three-point bomb. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Here now, Vildoza.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And that one's good. Green, you brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Now, here's Cunningham. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Here's Şengün. It's picked off. And now USA on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Cunningham passes to Green. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here now, Vildoza. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Barnes, who's checked in for USA. Second free throw, no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for USA. 7-point differential. Now the feed to Quinn. And Jones sends it back. Another shot. Here's Mobley. They shoot again. And it's good on the layup. Mobley's got 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Team World trails by 9. Here now, Vildoza. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Team World with another miss. Jones against Green. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 6, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for USA.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The first free throw is good. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Here now, Vildoza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Barnes. There's the pass to Magician. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there. Quinn's got 5 points so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Primo. The rebound by Morgan.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Magician passes to Morgan. Feeds it to Barnes. USA moving the ball around. Good on the bucket.
Number 17.
And USA leads by 14.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here now, Vildoza. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Here's Primo, and it's blocked. And now USA on the break.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Primo to end the run. It's hauled in by USA.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Hey, right here.
Suggs dishes to Quinn. Passes it to Magician. Lets it go with a 3. Up again. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. Evan Mobley getting it done for USA. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for USA, Suggs out there with the Magician. Then it's Barnes, and it's Morgan in at the 4 slot.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Now here's Barnes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Duarte. That's tipped.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And that one's good, Suns.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Jones. The pass to Guzman. Here's Duarte. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Duarte's got his first 3 points of the game. Now here's Barnes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Here's Primo. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And there's the call on Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Şengün. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. Giddey. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
Offensive rebound. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Giddey the pass to Kuminga. Here's Duarte, guarded by Green. Here's Giddey. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's denied. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. There's the lob to the hoop.
Morgan.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Giddey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 5. Here's Duarte. The layup missed. Now USA with it. They're on an 11-3 run. And here is Moody. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Mobley. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Cunningham passes to Moody. Here's Morgan. There's the dish to Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. Shooting for your USA, Cade Cunningham. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Team World making a change here. Vildos is checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And it's Team World with the ball. Here's Giddey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down low, Kuminga, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
For Team World, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
One shot. One shot.
That's all you.
USA leading by 23. Cunningham passes to Green. Now, here's Moody. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And the slam by Moody.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
Second personal foul. Second
for USA, they've gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Biden's checked in for Moody.
Cade Cunningham. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots. Substitution on the court.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Cunningham.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's Giddey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 1:35 left now here in the second. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball. There's 1:34 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Mobley. He kicks it to Cunningham. That one goes. Count it.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Kuminga. He's got 13. From 13, that one rolling around and rims out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here now, Vildoza. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Here's Garuba. Lays it up off the glass. 40 seconds left here in the second. Biden kicks to Mobley. USA moving the ball around. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here now, Vildoza. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Tries again. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, Green. They grab their own miss.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And it's USA out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Kuminga, and it's Şengün in at center.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Garuba following the bucket by USA. To the wing on the left, down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Şengün passes to Garuba. Can't hit from 12. Green taking his time here. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Quinn, good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Giddey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here now, Vildoza. He dishes it to Kuminga. Şengün passes to Vildoza. Over Moody. Vildoza misses. And it's Cunningham with the ball for USA. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now Kuminga, 13 points in the game. And there's the pass to Garuba. Here's Giddey. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Assist goes
and a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Now, here's Green. He has 5. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Kuminga. Pass to Giddey. Here's Garuba. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Garuba. And Team World, another 3.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Cunningham with it. Passes it to Mobley. Now here's Kuminga. Guarded closely. Counted good.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Green with the drive, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Green's got 7 points in the game.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Quinn. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Vildoza, the pass to Şengün. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's the power on that.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And that one, good. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here now, Vildoza. Pass to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Garuba. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
USA ball.
And USA with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Mobley. Suggs comes in for Green. And Magician subbed in for Cunningham. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Right here. Suggs passes to Quinn, and it goes down 2 points. Quinn's got 11 points.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And the foul goes on the Magician.
Number 17.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And USA making a change here. Morgan's checked in.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
The pass to Primo.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Simonovic. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
At the line for Team
And
World.
USA gets called for the foul. And
shots.
let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for USA.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
They get the rebound. Here's Morgan. Off target at the rim. And Jones sends it back. They retain possession.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
Here's Duarte. He's got 5. Pass to Primo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Barnes outside. Quinn passes to Magician. And here is Barnes. 6 to shoot. USA moving the ball around. Here's Primo. Covered by Barnes. Passes to Guzman. Here's Primo. There's the triple. And Team World another 3.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Now, here's Suggs. The drive by Barnes. Misses from close range. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Primo. Pass to Duarte. The pass to Primo. Here's Duarte. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's USA in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
They've got Lighton. Barnes out there with Suggs. Then it's Magician. And it's Morgan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And then Jones with the jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Pass to Lighton. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message, because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forward.
Magician passes to Morgan. Into the lane. The shot's good from Magician.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Primo. It's Jones on the wing. Passes it to Primo. Jones with it. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth, and it's blocked.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Suggs. Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Primo. It's hauled in by USA. Morgan's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Primo with the bucket.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Here's Magician. To the middle. Let's go. Nails the baby hook. Magician's got 4 this quarter. And it's Team World with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's blocked. Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. Here's Leiden. That one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Duarte and Team World another 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Magician. Pass to Leiden. Kicks to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now the pass to Primo. Misses in close. Now USA with it. Here's Leiden. And here is Suggs. To the inside. Here's Magician. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
That free throw, no good. And USA with some changes. Mobley comes in for Barnes. Moody subbed in for Suggs. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And it's Team World with the ball. Driving the left.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And it's Leiden missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's the 3. It's hauled in by USA. Throws it up high.
Morgan.
Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Here's Magician following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Out left to the wing. Inside, here's Mobley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mobley's got 24 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here now, Vildoza. And Kuminga throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Moody the pass to Mobley. Here's Leiden. From deep. The shot misses. Leiden's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul, first team foul.
First one falls for.
At the line for Team World, Jonathan Kuminga.
Good on both. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
And it's Team World with the ball, following the bucket by USA. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by USA. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Magician. The tray. The shot, no good. Stolen. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And that one is hammered home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Garuba the pass to Kuminga. Here's Garuba. Pass to Giddey. Good ball movement here by Team World. The shot no good by Duarte. So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
I sip a hot tea, watching RG flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat red, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. You eat weak and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Son, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't